Hi there and welcome back to Pierpoint Custom Rod Building and Repairs. Another video here, show you how to remove a reel seat from a rod. So what we've got is Conoflex rod and it's a 32mm reel seat. Couple of tools before you start. You need a sharp knife, flat bladed screwdriver, flat bladed scraper, hacksaw blade if you want to speed up the process, something like that, little Dremel multi-tool but with a cutting disc on the end. Just be careful when you're using that, it creates a bit of dust, so you want goggles, dust mask, and don't forget your safety gloves. So the first thing that we need to do, strip the rod down. Okay, I've already done that. Two parts of the reel seat. There's the top piece, which is the top bracket, that just comes off, so we can dispense with that. And then you're left with the fixed bracket. It's epoxied onto the rod. And we're just looking at this weak spot here, which is the groove of the reel seat. So what you need to do is make an incision in now, and just be careful you don't go too deep. Okay, you don't want to go into the rod because you'll damage it. A lot of people don't like using sharp knives and things like that for obvious reasons, but if you want to sweat it off, then I'm sure you can put it in hot water and use steam and things like that. I can feel already that this is going through that quite easily, so just want to be careful that I don't go too deep and, like I say, damage that blank. Okay, it's already going in there. Now I've noticed someone's obviously oiled this. There's a little bit of contamination there, which is not good when you're in your workshop and the high build finish. Okay, it contaminates it. So you can see that I've already gone through the reel seat there. Okay, let's just see if we can get a little bit more purchase in there. It didn't take long, obviously it's quite warm today and that knife's gone through that plastic like butter. Okay, now I'm checking underneath, there's not a lot of protection there, there's a little bit of masking tape to build up the reel seat. Okay, there's not a lot protecting the blank, so I need to just make a bit of an incision there. Again, just be careful that you don't go through to the blank. Okay, just feel that it's started to go through, so just want to be really careful. There we go, so let's pop that quite easily, and then you can see there's the masking tape underneath. Okay, and then we come down to this bit here, so we need to cut this. The best way of cutting that is across this bracket here, so you can use your hacksaw blade to get across there. So go across in a diagonal motion. Okay, it won't take you long, well, it'll take you about 5 minutes to get through that. Okay, and then just, you've got to cut through it, you've got no choice. Okay, it's got to come off. Now, if you are struggling with that just a little bit, that's where the Dremel multi-tool comes in, with the cutting disc. Okay, let's just give that a little bit of a start for us. Just be careful because it will produce some sparks. Okay, it'll just help you get through there. Again, just be careful that you don't go through the reel seat into the blank. So just give that a bit more speed. Okay, that's got us on our way, so we've made quite a decent cut there. You can use your screwdriver to try and prise that apart, and there we go. That's quite easy to do. Okay, so that's another component removed from the reel seat. Okay, so what we're left with is the groove continues just underneath there. So it's important now that you've got to get your knife in there, just come up to that groove there, and you've got to cut through this bit here. So you want to go back to your hacksaw, and then just go through this little lip of the reel seat, just across that cut mark. So it's nice and hot today, so it's really soft. And again, making sure that you don't go down to the blank. You don't want to be cutting that. So we just extend that line just across, just into there. And I know there's a little bit of masking tape in there that's just giving me a little bit of protection. Okay, let's just go through that bit there. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. Okay. The key thing with all of this is just take your time. Okay, and then you can see that I've just put the blade in there, flat blade, and it's just pulled that off quite nicely. And there we go, one reel seat removed, and then I just need to clean this area up here, and then that'll be ready to take my brand new reel seat. And I'm going to go down on size. That's a 32, but that's a 30, and then I'll just slide that on. There we go. Doesn't matter which way, reel seat up or down, slide that on, and then that will just fit nicely into that position there. So once I've cleaned that up, that reel seat will go in there, and then I'll just finish off my blank with a bit of shrink tube either side of that. So there we go, and then just use your Stanley knife blade there just to clean this bit up. So they'll cut off quite easily. Okay, I'll do this off camera just to save on a little bit of time, but just peel that away. Again, you're using a sharp knife, so just be careful with your fingers. Okay, and then just unwind that. Again, just be careful that you don't damage the blank. So there you go, quite quickly, in the space of about 5 to 7 minutes. That's how to remove a reel seat. Don't forget to continue to follow us on YouTube. Just go onto YouTube and put in Pierpoint Rod Building, and you'll find us. We've got a brand new website, pierpointrodbuilding.co.uk, and also on there we've got a forum, and we're asking for rod builders to contribute to that forum so that we can help other people in their rod building journey. Thanks a lot, catch up soon.